So here we are, your boy's first trip to county jail. Now, if you don't know how I got here, stop the vid and check out the first part. But I feel damn tough. Weren't you scared? Weren't you shook for your life? Shoot, I'm a thug. A certified first level screek? Nah, I'm capping. I damn near pissed my pants. Bam, I thought I was gonna die. We've all heard the horror stories. It's your first time in jail, and everyone's gonna test you. You might get stabbed, might get knocked out. You might even drop the soap, my guy. Now my mind is thinking of anything and everything not to get all worded. No. Okay, Tim, when you get there, don't smile. Don't look anyone in the face, and don't say shit, my boy. But if someone tries you, fuck him up. And that, my guy, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you back to my first night in jail. So we finally get there. The doors open, I get in, and now my heart starts beating faster. Now for the uninitiated, there's a few steps that comes with getting locked up. First, you're taken into booking. Now booking consists of officers recording your personal information, printing the details of your alleged crime, taking your fingerprints, and finishing off with your mugshot. Now you would think this process would take a few minutes, right? It took forever. I'm talking hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of you just sitting there and waiting to get called. And you know what's crazy? You see all types of shit. You see people coming in drunk, others fighting the cops, some screaming out their lungs. People are crazy. Now the whole time I'm thinking of prison stories that my uncle used to tell me as a kid. Unc, is prison scary? The worst place on this earth, kid. Can you tell me what happens on the first night? Okay, first, you'll be taken early in the morning, changed up from top to bottom and driven all the way to the prison. And that's when it'll hit you. You'll be spending the next couple of years in this hellhole. Now once you're inside the gates, the first words you hear are, "Welcome to prison, boys. Now take off your clothes." It's the most embarrassing and humiliating experience that you can go through. Having another man strip search you while you're bending over and coughing. And then they give you the prison jumpsuit. So what's the worst thing you've ever seen in prison? Oh, I saw it all. Extortion, addiction, stabbings, fights, riots. Prison is no place for a man, kid. Now I'm flabbergasted. Damn, Tim, I hope nobody tries me. So I took a deep breath and got myself together. Now listen closely. If for some reason you're facing the possibility of spending a night in jail, do not panic. Be calm, collective, and keep reminding yourself this is mostly a one-night lockup. So we get done with booking. I get to my cell, the door's locked, and that's when the smell hit me. Ugh, what is that smell? Smell like old dried up piss. So I take a sit, and then the cold set in. The place was freezing. It's like they were doing this on purpose. But now I had no other choice but to sit there, smell the dirty old piss, freeze my balls off, and wait. Now second, in order to get out, you have to have a bond. So I start thinking, okay, Tim, who do I call? Do I call Pops? Nah, man's gonna kill me. What about Moms? Oh, hell no, she's gonna lose it. But then it hit me. I gotta call Big Bro. Tip you didn't know, my big bro's been locked up one too many times. Homie's him. So I get phone check. Let me see, Lam's last four digits are 7481, or is it 7841? Damn. Now remember, jail calls aren't free, my guy. So I dial the first number, the phone rings, he picks up and I hear, "Hello. Oh, thank God. Yo, Lam. Help me. What's wrong? I need a favor. What you need? I'm locked up and they won't let me out. What? For what? Driving with a suspended license? What your stupid ass doing driving without a... You know what? Where you at? The county jail. It's cold in here. Listen, whatever you do, don't drop the soap, my boy. That ain't funny. Man, stop crying like a bitch. I'm on my way. I'll bail you out. Hurry up. So I get off the phone with my brother, and now I gotta wait to get bailed out. Now remember, this is prison, right? So I gotta put on my mean face. I'm talking about mean mugging every sucker in the building. So I lay back, a few moments go by, and I hear the man's on the next cell. He go, "Psst, hey yo kid, what you in for?" Now, anytime a person in jail asks you what you in for, you're supposed to stand on business. Either you shot someone, stabbed someone, robbed a bank, anything violent, my guy. But I go, "A traffic ticket?" Mans was dying laughing. He couldn't believe that's what I'm in jail for. So I go, "What are you in for?" "Oh, trust me, kid. You don't want to know." And you know what? I damn sure didn't. So me and the old man chopped it up, and after a few hours, something inside me changed. See, I finally learned jail is full of regular people who've made bad decisions and now have to deal with the consequences. And trust me, I talked to a whole lot of homies inside. So after a few hours of waiting, my brother bails me out. I got outside, and let me tell you something. I learned my mistake. I ain't never going back to jail ever again. So, moral of the story. Never judge a person for their mistakes, but judge a person by how they fix them.
One of the most ironic things that those of us who spent 20, 25, 30 years in the penitentiary experienced when we came home was to discover how mean-spirited, callous, and cruel Ben Free-ass niggas are toward each other. People in the same family, the same neighborhood, the same city, and we just couldn't believe that. They don't understand that niggas is nice. So one young man said to me, he said, no, they ain't nice where I'm from. I'm like, well, where is that? He told me what gang he was from. I'm like, oh, they ain't nice in the motherfucker over there. I did time with all your big homies, and I can assure you, you niggas is nice. And he said, yeah, but I'll kill a motherfucker though. I said, oh, okay, so what you gonna do after that? He said, that's it though, I'll blast him though. I said, okay, so you're not gonna eat him? He said, hell no. I said, you're not gonna fuck him? He said, oh no. I said, okay, look, let me tell you something about you that you may not know. On the scale of criminality, you way closer of being turning your life over to the Lord than you is to being a sick ass psychopath. But it's not until you did time with people who get sexually aroused at killing other people that you realize how nice you really are. It's not until you get around police who can kill people for sport and come back to work talking about the potluck that you realize that, yeah, your gang got enemies, but you wasn't willing to go to the academy and take an oath for God and man so that you can kill your enemy, write a report, and come back to work the next goddamn day. You wasn't that serious about it, now was you? I seen on a yard go from, yeah, homie, the turf, homie, the hood, the set. One week, the following week, they was on that same yard talking about, yeah, I'm just trying to get home to my community, you know, help the kids. Help the kids? You talk, we ain't never heard community come out your mouth, nice. You found out how nice your mother was, wasn't you? And that's what happened. I'm gonna tell you some good shit. It's just nice. Go on and do what you're good at and be nice.
Now anytime the school principal calls you to the office, you're cooked. So I get to the office, and Mr. Jones goes,
now Lim, I'm gonna ask you one question. Now if you answer it correctly, I'll let you go. But if you don't, you're in a whole lot of trouble.
okay, Mr. Jones?
Did you pull the fire alarm yesterday?
Now I'm shook. So I start thinking, do I tell him the truth or do I lie for my life? Now remember, if I get in trouble in school, my mom's gonna kill me. And my dad's gonna raise me from the dead and kill me once again. So I go, no, Mr. Jones, I didn't do it. So Mr. Jones pulls out a remote, turns on the TV, and dead in front of me is me caught in 4K